Hello there, ladies, gentlemen, and unicorns. My name is Phil, and you might know me from such educational videos as The Theme Always Sucks and Compilers Delicious but Deadly. Or maybe from YouTube. Today it is a great honor for me to welcome you to the 41st Ludum Game Jam. Whether you're a seasoned participant or you just heard about it and this is your first time participating, it is great to have you all here. A while back I asked on Twitter about the biggest struggles of Ludum jammers, and what came up were theme, finding inspiration and scope. I'm not going to talk about theme today because this is a very touchy subject for me. There was nothing. I utterly blacked out, just like with any theme. That was the only theme from the final voting round that I dreaded the most. I meant to talk to you about inspiration, but yeah, ironically, I wasn't that inspired to come up with a witty keynote on the topic, so yeah, sorry. Who the hell are you? It is you! I! From the future! But you don't look that much older. Moisturizer! I've come to show you and everyone else how to properly get inspired. Come with me and you won't regret it. Will there be coffee? There'll be coffee! Alright then. So we're going to the future? Of course not, silly. I'm not risking a time paradox. No, we're visiting the past. And that's better? Welcome to 2010. Are we inside Minecraft? Of course! You played the crap out of this game and countless times you thought to yourself to make something like it. Just look at this gorgeous sunset. Don't you think that your favorite games could be the basis for your own jam game? Sure, but we already got so many Minecraft clones. Not the whole game. Just cherry pick the most interesting mechanics among your favorites. Such as? Let's take platforming from Mega Man. The pixel look from Chrono Trigger. And the upgrade system from Metroid. And you got your inspiration. No, you got Symphony of the Night. Yeah, I don't know if looking at other games really helps that much in getting inspired. Watch out! Hello there, little guy. Why so serious? Fine. No games. Let's try something else. Coffee? No, thanks. The dimension of interest. Wait, is this me again? Yes, but in a different dimension. Hey Phil! This doesn't have to do anything with gaming? Yeah, I couldn't come up with a game idea, so I just procrastinate and read a little Lovecraft. So, you like reading then? Yeah. I bet no one ever attempted making a game out of that. Well, there's Call of Cthulhu, The Dark Corners of the Earth from 2006. Sure, and also Call of Cthulhu, the official video game coming out this year. Right. I mean, your game could be just inspired by... Like Bloodborne? Okay there. Or Alone in the Dark? Yes, but... Amnesia, The Dark Descent. Alright! Quick. So there maybe have been some games that were inspired by Lovecraft. Got any other hobbies then? Well, gaming. Besides gaming! I like driving around. Good! So what do you find so compelling about driving around? I don't know. It's taking in the scenery, finding new shortcuts, exploring.
Well, that sounds like a great concept for a completely new game.
Yeah, that already exists. You might have heard of it even. It's called The Legend of Zelda?
I also like playing guitar.
Guitar Hero.
No real guitar.
Rocksmith.
Doing paperwork,
Papers, please. Abort!
collecting.
Pokemon! Abort!
Maybe we got to go back in time much further.
I suspect there won't be any coffee either.
Oh boy. Precisely. This is you. Us. As a kid. Before that vast knowledge of games polluted your originality. Hey there, sport. What game would you just love to play?
Super Mario Land.
Yeah, I see that's what you're playing there. But I mean, apart from that, anything that doesn't exist yet.
Super Mario Land 2.
Right, we're in 1991, so it doesn't exist. But I mean something that doesn't exist by 2018.
How should I know? I'm just a kid.
Were we really that snotty as a kid?
He has a point though.
Maybe we should get back further before you got that damn Game Boy. That's much better. Healthy, open-ended, unstructured play. Hey there. You like playing with the Legos, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Is that you in the house?
Mm-hmm.
And that is?
Zombie.
And you're fighting the zombie?
Mm-hmm.
So from your blocky little house, you like to go on blocky little adventures where you fight blocky little enemies. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that sounds like a pretty original game inspiration to me.
Yeah, that's Minecraft. We've literally just been there.
Crap! Maybe I'm doing this all wrong.
I get pink eye if this keeps up.
Maybe I'm too self-centered. We should involve other people. Let's hit the social zone.
Where there's cake and coffee?
Absolutely not. Don't always think about making a game for yourself or an imagined audience, but instead for a very special person.
Hey Connie.
Hey. Huh. Okay.
So you're not too happy with most of the games out there, right?
Yeah, they suck.
You know what? Then I'll make a game just for you. What kind of games would you love to play?
Well, I love open world games like the new Zelda, the one on the Switch.
Okay.
Yeah, and the more difficult puzzles from the older Zelda games, not from the new ones.
Okay.
Yeah, and MMOs because of the social aspect of that.
Cool. So you want me to build you a big Zelda MMO, right?
Yeah, pretty much actually, yeah.
Cool. You know what? Get right to it.
Neat.
She's going to be so disappointed. Yes.
You know, thanks, but I don't think this is working. It's impossible to have an original inspiration.
Maybe you just need... Watch out! Drunk drivers. Maybe you just need something else.
I think I just need coffee. Where are we? Or rather, when are we?
We're just in your present. This is your living room.
How's my game coming along?
Working on it.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't we just have walked?
Do you know how expensive this thing was? I welcome any opportunity to use it.
But we already tried getting inspired by books.
Yes, but not randomly.
Randomly.
Pick a book. Any book.
Okay.
Sit. Now, take a roll with these. Open the book at that page and roll again. The first die specifies the lines from the top, and the second the word within that line. What do you got for me?
Off.
Yeah, then just pick the next one.
The
Keep going.
genital?
Whoa! Okay, different book for you then. Yes, try this one and roll again.
Bird.
Good, a noun. That's going to be the setting or player character of your game. Keep rolling.
Cheerful.
An adjective. That's going to describe the mood or art style of your game. And once more.
Flapping.
A verb. And that's your mechanic. Put it all together and you got enough inspiration for your imagination to spread its wings and fly.
No, all I got is Flappy Bird.
It's very unfortunate. You want to roll again or pick a different book or something?
No, thanks.
Wait, where are you going?
To the kitchen and then do the closing monologue?
No, we travel with style. But there's coffee in the kitchen. Coffee. Where we are going, we won't need coffee.
Oh, good. You know, thanks and everything. But I think this all was just a waste of time.
Yeah, I'm sorry that I couldn't help you with getting inspired.
Yeah, maybe it's just that every game that I'd feel inspired to make has already been made yet. Only better.
Sure, those games have been made. But not by someone like you, with your unique interests, experiences and cultural background.
Never thought about it that way.
Maybe you should put that into your keynote, if there's still time. Oh shit!
What's the matter?
Gotta go!
Where to?
Back to the future! I'm participating in Ludum 128 and I still need to compile my game for the first time.
So you were just procrastinating the whole time?
Yeah, just a little bit. I mean, I still got 20 minutes till submission hours. It's gonna be fine. Don't worry. Do this!
I think I gotta talk about time management next. Where was I? Right. When the theme is announced, don't worry. Don't worry about originality and don't worry about a bad idea. Just put your own spin on things and make a game that only you can make. Because your very own game hasn't been made yet. No one's has. Your game is what you make it. So make it a good one. Alright, I wish you all the best and lots of fun doing what you love. Just don't wait until submission hour to compile your game for the first time. Okay. Yeah, I gotta set up now my camera and my lights and the microphone to shoot another Ludum documentary for my channel. I just wish that I had some
coffee?
Thanks.